This one. Tough one this is. Tough video to make. As you've seen from the thumbnail and the thumb title, it's a little bit about Charlie Kirk. Found Charlie Kirk a few years back, to be fair, and watched him, listened to what he says, and agreed with quite a lot of what he said. Can't say I agree with his abortion thing, and I'm not a religious man. But fair play to Charlie. He had his beliefs, he had his principles, he'd found God, and that's what made his world tick, along with his wife and two kids. Two kids now that will never have the chance to run up to their dad, and a wife that he'll never hold in his arms again because somebody decided to execute him, assassinate him, wipe him out. Now, the thing is about this is that Charlie was an excellent debater. People would come in and have a go at him, and then they'd either insult him, throw abuse at him, and then walk away because he'd done them. They hadn't got any argument. And this is the problem. Excuse me. This is the problem. The left don't have an argument. The left are so focused on such and such, they don't have an argument. Charlie used to have his facts and his figures. His mind must have been like a computer. He could just say anything and he knew it. He's in the same class as Ben Shapiro, another excellent debater. But the problem you've got now is that all these left, these fucking idiots who are celebrating his death, for every loony left that could do something like this, there is going to be the same on the right hand side. There's an unstable right winger. Now when you've got people, politicians, calling other people fascist, Nazis, racist, 1930s Germany, you only need somebody with a slight screw loose to pick up a knife, a gun, and take somebody out politically, or like just a political commentator. We've seen it with David Amos, and we've seen it with the lady in the north. Is it Cook? Can't remember her name. I normally make notes for this, but I'm just going off the top of my head. And these people who are laughing and joking, that fucking prick who's who's at Oxford, who's the why do it? Why go and celebrate? You see, this is the problem. This is the problem with the left. When somebody like George Floyd, right, died, a man who held a gun to a pregnant lady's belly, yeah, a career criminal, yeah, when he died, our House of Parliament held a minute's silence to virtue signal to try and win the left-hand vote. Even in the EU, which I am so fucking glad now we have left, when they were going to do something there for Charlie Kirk, people were shouting no and stuff. What the fuck is wrong with people? I do not like Sadiq Khan. I don't like him. There's a lot of people on the left that I do not like. But I do not want to see Sadiq Khan standing in front of people and a bullet hit him. I don't want to see that. I want these politicians who I disagree with or have a different opinion to me, I want to see them live and be proved wrong. Charlie Kirk's sayings were, prove me wrong. And I want that to happen. I want politicians to live and be proved wrong that they were talking bollocks. But no, what happens is they go the other way. When George Floyd died, yeah, the left there decided to go and riot and loot and smash up their own area, their own place where they lived. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you want to go and do that? Yet the right, they hold a vigil for somebody they've lost, somebody they've respected. Can you see the fucking difference in how these work? Now, politics, yeah, politics. We all have different opinions, yeah? It's pretty obvious now that I am going to vote Reform in the next election. I don't agree with everything Farage and Reform say, right? And I'll talk about these things. And then you've got other people who come out on the YouTube and like Silver Fox, Preston Journalist, Bootneck, Angry Bootneck, we've got a problem, rotten politics, Mayor Tousey, yeah, even Paul Thorpe. But we all say that, mind you, Paul Thorpe's ran away and hid in fucking Spain, innit? But anyway, we all say things, don't we? Now I want to be able to come out here on YouTube and voice my opinion without the fear of some lunatic coming up and sticking a blade in me. And what is happening now is that this is what the left in America want to do. They had a shot at Trump to try and silence him, yeah? Now they've just taken out Charlie Kirk. They want to silence people down. Now that is the tactics of places like China, Russia, North Korea and other communist bloc places. Why do the left want us to be silenced that much? Because it will come round one day and it will bite them. They will say something wrong one day and somebody will disagree and the left will eat themselves. I just don't get it. I just don't get it that you are that scared of debate that you have to shoot somebody and kill them because you can't handle it. Now, there is talks at the moment, or there's rumours or whatever going around. I mean, we've seen the photos of this bloke, this lad, this boy in a shirt with the American flag on it, glasses and a cap. And they've seen the footage of somebody jumping off the building and running away. But the problem I've got at the moment is, why would somebody inscribe on the bullets some kind of transgender thing, a message? I don't understand. And the other thing about this is that he will be caught one day. He will be caught one day, right? Because somebody wants the world, whoever did this, they want the world to know that they did it. When you've done something, you'll want the world to know. And something like this, they ain't going to be able to keep it secret for long. I don't know. It's just a complete mess. And it's scary times, to be fair. It is scary times that, you know, you can be shot at just for having a different opinion. I thought this was the free world. I thought this was the free world where you could say things. And although this isn't in this country, what's happened, Keir Starmer's going to have to take some responsibility if anything happens in this country. He has been branding people far right. People who are flying these flags, he's branding them as far right. You've got to be able to express yourself and talk about things without the fear of being locked up or assassinated. I like Charlie Kirk. I like Ben Shapiro. Can you imagine if somebody actually did something to one of the left-leaning people in this country? What and the reaction would be of the left? It's just kids. People who will just do things for a fashion. People who want to be part of a group because they've got no life. They just join in with things and it's just fashionable at the time to do. And it's fucking embarrassing that people just can't think for themselves. R.I.P. Charlie. You were a good lad.